My mother enjoyed looking after him. But more than anything else, it's a great moment of pride and joy for me to see that Rohit is captain with such an incredible degree of responsibility, not as just captain, but also as president of the NBA. And I think the important thing is that you have somebody like him involved with tennis to see the youngsters come through the ranks now. So that's important. To come back to the Davis Cup match, I think the important aspect here is to play on a surface always what the home team likes. The last time we played Denmark was in Denmark many years ago when I was leading the team against them in Aarhus in Denmark. The cold, rainy, awful weather when we were there. The country is beautiful, people are terrific, but the weather was terrible. And so I decided I wasn't going to do much, but ended up winning the first day of the Rakul Lava. So we got in a very good position. So I'm hoping that history will repeat itself with the grass court here. Both our boys, Yuki and Ram, are good players on grass. I think they should have a smooth ride the way they play, and they've been in full flow just watching the results of the last couple of months. So I think Yuki and Ram should just go about their job, let really do what they do best, and hopefully end up being India to go.
So historically, what has grass meant for Indian Davis players, and any anecdotes, your favorite memories of you besting your opponents on grass?
Oh, Davis Cup on grass? My goodness, it's just so many of them. You know, played the first Indian Grand Prix here at the Delhi Gym, beating Matt Anderson in the final, down 5. 1 point in doubles. Constantly and consistently saying we have the best doubles team doesn't help us win the Davis Cup. You definitely need 2 points out of the 4 singles, even if you have the strongest doubles team that we had even through the days of Leander and Mahesh. You need to have a shot at 2 of the 4 singles matches for sure. And to do that, you have to have players in the top 100, top 50 consistently. So the whole tour matters. So I think this match is important because it will put us in the world group, because it's a playoff match. But if we can get into the world group, I think it's fair to raise our expectations, to think that we have a chance to win a match in the world group, so we stay in the world group. That's the first issue, to get there and then stay there. And I think now with Rohit at the helm and pushing harder with the boys to be able to ask all of themselves, even on the tour, to get themselves highly ranked in the top 60, top 70 on a regular basis, for us to be able to have a shot at the 4 singles. Because here I think the other 2 boys are ranked in the 200s or whatever it is, so it's fairly close in ranking. But the home court advantage should be more of an advantage for our boys. But when you get up into the world group, it's a 4-1 in the final set in the semi-finals against John Ramirez, and also in the 5th set. Those days, every match was 5 sets. Needless to say, we played Argentina here at Davis Cup at the MTA, and 3 days of 4.5-hour matches each day of singles and doubles. That I played 5 sets each day, and we were down 2 matches to 1 going into the 3rd day. I was 34 years old, down 2 sets to love, 3 love, not 40 against Argentina's number 1 player, Martin Heiting, and ended up being 2 match points down in the 4th set, 1-6-2 in the 5th, and took India to the final of the Davis Cup that year, 1987. So, yes, I think for me, Davis Cup has always kind of been the be-all and end-all of tennis, the reason why we play the game. It was always Davis Cup and Wimbledon. Everything else was for a living. But this was always playing as an Indian, playing for the country. And you had that feeling where you asked more of yourself, you asked more of your team. You did more than you could possibly imagine. You raised your expectations of yourself. Things that really fired up the team, fired up the whole group. So that we were never the best team, but we ended up beating better teams. And that's the reason I was explaining to Rohit as well, the importance of the boys to understand that, and so that it gets into the DNA that you don't have to be better than the other team always to win. You can beat a team that's superior to you because you come together well and you ask more of yourself for these one specific matches. So Davis Cup is truly very, very special.